before us. They talked about Martin Luther King. They talked about the Malcolm X. So like, I'd rather be one of them. You smell me?
Of course. Now today marks the day that Malcolm X passed away, and lo and behold, we're doing your book club event today. It was actually supposed to happen yesterday. And the fact that it got moved to today, you mentioned Malcolm all throughout the book too as a part of the reason why you wrote Chosen. So I want you to kind of speak life into that, especially as we're, wrapping up Black History Month that actually never ends because we all Black, so that's every day in our life, right? Am I right?
Right.
Yeah. So you speak about being one of the chosen ones.
Right.
Speaking to Malcolm and what he meant for you in that space.
I think that going through life and going through school, they had Malcolm X on all the walls. They had Martin Luther on all the walls. A lot of us did school projects on these brothers. So when I looked into Malcolm X, I never seen no wrong in him. You smell me? Because if you see paintings of motherfuckers on the wall, you're like, okay, that's Frederick Douglass, or that's Rosa Parks, or this Martin Luther King, this Malcolm X. I had not had a chance to really go into what I needed to go into because schools is not going to allow us to dig into the hard truth. So I was able to just get his book. And I was in a hole. I think I got the flame. I used to be a blood when I was a kid or whatnot. And, some of these niggas still trying to like do the blood handshake with me and stuff like that. And I don't even play that type of shit. So we got into, so we got into a fight. You know what I'm saying? And I went to the hole. And when I went to the hole, a nigga passed the book up on my door. And I was like, I'm gonna read this motherfucker. I ain't got shit else to do anyway. And then I always wanted to know what I read his book. And I was like, oh shit, this nigga was a gangster like me before. So I'm like, oh, he did 10 years, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing how the Nation of Islam got together. I was like, damn, that was a beautiful thing. Like, now today, we see it in a different angle, but how he got out of prison and he was able to bring so many Black men together in unity. And I seen I've been through several NAA classes. My whole family is, addicts. You know what I'm saying? And I seen the way them brothers was able to take certain people off heroin and cocaine within just the spiritual realm. And I was like, this is powerful shit. You smell me? Like, this shit bigger than us. So when I started studying it, I said, okay, now I need to tell people more about myself. Because people seem to have all these different things in their brain when they see a Lamborghini, they see a Maybach, that they don't even see the pain. They just see the scar. They don't see when it was bleeding. You smell me? So like, I wanted to be able to. He motivated me. He motivated me to go to when I was 5 years old. I remember reading his book when, he said his father was put on a tree with a pistol to his head, a shotgun at that. So it makes it even worse than a big ass gun on your dad's head. So I was able to just go through his pain. As in every chapter of my book, I started just going to the next chapter of his book. Okay, this how he started off. This how he did. So he was my main motivation within the whole book because I just feel like I got that charisma. I feel like I got that strength, that motivation to bring the brothers together. I know in my hood I was able to do it. So, I'm trying to implement that in different hoods everywhere I go.
We feel it. Now, we know we have chosen the book.